Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. It is a new day in game and it is a new week, so we have a bunch of army stuff to do. Now army stuff this time is going to be interesting because we need to start making some new compositions because we have this extra slot. Now I have actually experimented with this extra army size slot. New generals don't get it, only current generals, because I was considering getting a general here and increasing the size of our backup army, just so that we didn't have to have, you know, like 3 or 4 too small armies or whatever, or like I'm building this armies. So that's something that we can't do, which is unfortunate. But for all the other ones, it means we've got a spare slot to put in like different units. Now, right now we have the Hedge Knights over here. I don't think they're going to be our long-term solution. I would love a ranged unit in there, so I'm thinking that we're going to go for a ranged unit, if we can find one. It may even be the Rangers. The problem with that is that that makes this unit absolutely terrible if I take the Rangers out. We do need more Hell Knights in this unit, and the Elementals are kind of just doing their own thing. So let's recruit and see what we get. I'll just go over to 2 small for just now. So if we got anything... So obviously we need these guys. What are you? Witches, conscripts, duelists, headhunters, and light cav. Headhunters use javelins. Okay. I think I might just do a full reload on them. Not great. Signifiers is fine. Oh my lord. Do you see how much they cost? Okay. Well, they better be good at that price. Yeah, so Signifiers are the only one that we want from there. Let's recruit into Hell Knights. I mean, we might as well, because we know that we're going to need them eventually. Wait, am I on the wrong army? Oh, Hell Knights aren't actually there. Okay, there we go. Let's recruit into Hell Knights. So recruit the Signifiers. So Hell Knights are now quite a bit stronger in theory, because the Signifiers are now like almost triple the strength that they were before. That's good. That was 52,000 if we want the next lot. Wow. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go into the 2 small army. Yeah, we're going to create a new... we're going to recruit. Recruit all of them. Then I'm going to create a new army off of this. That's the wrong one. A new army off of this. Let's recruit into... Okay. A new army off of this army. It takes me a long time every time. This interface is weird, but that's okay. Right, I'm going to recruit all of them into this one. And I'm going to recruit all of them into this one. Nice. Monks, I do want to recruit. Unfortunately, we have to do some weird stuff for this. Well, not weird. We just have to recruit into this army again. It would be lovely if you could have like a moving army, like they can't fight in these units, but you can still move them together. Anyway, that's fine. So you, let's see where we put them. So they're all the way down here somewhere, aren't they? Yeah, so let's say that you're going to head here to start with. Okay, that's fine. So we'll let it move along. Next army is also going to move there. Cool. Okay, so that is those 2 armies moving along. Right. Hell Knights are sorted. Is that actually us done on recruitment? It kind of is. We don't want to spend any more on it. We already spent a significant chunk. I don't really think buying 6 more Signifiers is worth it. Now, the question is, do we want to buy any more of the mercenaries in general? Just so we start building up armies. There is an argument that buying mercenaries is just worth it in general. Like, let's say we buy the conscripts, right? They're a pretty terrible unit. But if we have a look, I'm going to look at one of my generals here. So, like, let's say if we have a look at this general, right? If we get the conscripts, which are a terrible unit, they would actually get a +2 bonus to AC attack and damage. And there are other ones in here as well. Like, they would get retaliation, which would do damage back. Where is it? They would also get... There's some in here, aren't there? There's some more for you. This guy might not have as many. Yeah, they'd get offensive training, so they get more damage. Like this, and we have a bunch of buffs. All units in the army gain a +1 bonus to attack per level of this feat. you know, there's all these little buffs, and just having a ton of units means that you're getting a ton of those little buffs, and it doesn't matter if the base unit is terrible, we're still getting a benefit from it. So that's something that we should think about. Some of the ones like bards, I'm not sure. Rogues, duelists. I don't know. How much are we paying for them? I think I'm going to buy the conscripts because I think that logic works for them. I think the other ones aren't that... I think the only other one we might buy is rogues because they're fairly cheap. You know what? Let's buy some rogues. They are fairly cheap. Actually, no, I want to save some for my teleportation circle. Never mind. Which is going to be done any day now. Cool. So we're done there. Right. Awesome. Now, have we fought this demon army before? No. We haven't, I think. Yeah, let's try fighting this demon army. Let's see what happens. Right. Go. There's a high chance we get absolutely destroyed, but let's see what happens here. Ah, yes. I remember. We have fought this one. Wait, I'm fairly certain we fought this one before. It's the one that instant kills us each time. That's good. Yeah, because the dragon comes in, instant kills us, and that's the end of it. Although, wait, didn't we already fight one of those? Maybe this isn't that one. Maybe this is the one... yeah, maybe that was this one. And then this is just another dragon that we'd have to get a pass on. We could keep re-rolling it until we pass our check, or we could assume that we're probably not strong enough for it. Let's assume we're not strong enough for it and go back to this one here. Wait, what's this one? That looks beatable. Yeah. Head over here. Just see what's going on. Right, I don't really know what night crawlers are. They seem bad. I'm going to try a stun here. Wonderful. Then shoot the night crawlers. Mainly because I don't know what you are. I could also go with this to do another stun, because we've got the thing that lets us use the stratagem twice, and apparently this is a stratagem. So we could try and stun them. I'm not going to. I'm going to shoot the Grave Knights, because I think they're the most dangerous. Oh, yeah, and then shoot them again. Perfect. You can attack them immediately. The problem is these guys are going to attack you. Get right in the corner and attack. Wonderful. Move forward. Cool, so they're heading over this way. We know that these guys aren't going to be able to reach. Attack. That's fine. Move over here. And move up. These guys get their turn. We knew they weren't going to be able to reach. Stun. Wonderful. They're all stunned, so we shoot the one that isn't stunned. You're going to attack the one in front of you. Activate defense, move forward. Attack the one that you're already next to. Activate defense, move forward. Now you could attack over here. It's not a bad idea. We could also attack them. I'm going to attack the ones that are still active, because I think whatever they would do, they would end up attacking our champions anyway. So just reducing the number seems good. Right. Grave Knights go first. They seem like one to take out. Is there anything else we could do? What about healing? Healing could take out a fair number of them. Okay, I'm not worried about the Grave Knights anymore. We can kill one of these. I'm working out the turn order. Shoot this one. Yeah, because these guys are later in the turn order. You can attack the ones in front of you. Grave Knights attack. You're going to move up and attack. We get attacked back. 500 are going to get a turn at some point. Wonder why we get more attacking from here. I don't know. Anyway. I think that you are best off doing that so you don't get hit by the 500. The 500 are going to kill our Hedge Knights. That's a thing that we have to accept. These guys might make a run for it and try and attack our archers. Turn off defense. Doesn't make any difference. Okay, sure, whatever. You could attack here, actually. Cool. That's fine. Oh, they didn't manage to kill our hedge knights. These guys just do no damage. Oh, okay. That's the other side of things. Reduce their numbers. Didn't really mean to move, but didn't make any difference. Little punch. I think we're not able to attack with them anymore. That's fine. Attack. Twice. Move in here. Maybe they're going to kill our champions. No, not quite. Okay, shoot again. That's fine. Attack. No, we must just have a debuff, but not one that stops us from attacking. That's fine. There was a patch for this game. It fixed some things, but like nothing seemed major in the patch. At least not for us. It had a lot of trickster fixes and then fixes for the new DLC. But if there was anything in the patch, you know, and you spotted us running into it, we're probably not going to run into it anymore. Apparently there was a thing where in turn-based mode you couldn't go through doors. I hadn't noticed that, but you know, that'll be quite nice to not run into. Yep, that was fine. All the enemy are dead, and we have once again defeated them. Having dealt with the undead, the soldiers start scouting the neighborhoods, looking for surviving enemies. One of them attracts his comrade's attention with a shout. He's found some stones that look like the roof of a Sarkorian house. After some digging, the soldiers find ruins of an inn, and the remains of a trade caravan that was carrying some valuable cargo, but was never able to leave this shelter. Hey, material points. I'm going to go just a tiny bit to reveal the, to reveal that those connect, and then, I don't think there's anything to do along here if I'm not going to fight that demon army. I guess we'll try and fight this one next. So yeah, head up there, which will get us to where our army is going to be merging. So that seems good. Awesome. So that's them done. Hell Knights are still waiting to be a little bit stronger before they go out. I could try taking on these guys, but a lot of them are immune to fire, which is going to be a problem because I'm fairly certain the signifiers, yeah, shoot greater fireball. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. But yeah, maybe like one more set of signifiers and we can send them out to do this one, which would also level up that army. We could also send the elementals there as well, and they could maybe do it. I mean, they're probably fine. There are some that are immune to fire, but not all of them. So, I don't know. We could think about it. I think the elementals I'm more happy just leaving there. What about these ones? These guys are definitely immune to fire. You could probably be beaten. You're a level 11 army, so you're a little bit stronger. So yeah. Anyway, that's fine. Let's have a look in here. Outpost to Bastion expansion finished. Wonderful. That's what we were looking for. We can do it again. I don't want to do it again, so that's a logistics one. Maybe I do want to do it again. It's logistics. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just start it off again. I mean, we don't have another logistics one, so that makes sense. And we're coming up to a new day thing, so to a skip day thing. Yeah, in 2 days, so we might as well have something running there. Right. Where do I want to be? Oh, I actually do want to be back in here. We go to map. And then it was like the Castle of Desires. Is that the right one? Maybe regions? Yeah. Castle of Desires, I think, is the one I want to upgrade. Yeah, I want to upgrade this one with a teleporter. Although those don't connect. But I think this was the one. Or was it the Necromancer's Grave? Both of them are good choices. There's no teleport down here, so that could work pretty well. Problem is, I don't think we're going to need to come down here very often. Yeah, I think Castle of Desires is more likely to be somewhere that we need to go for a lot of these things. Yeah, although even then it's not that necessary. But I suppose the Castle of Desires would get us close to a teleporter for... It gets us close to that teleporter, which then lets us go to all the puzzle teleporters. Yeah, let's upgrade it. I'm fairly certain this one was the one I was going to upgrade. Oh, do we have to fill all the building slots before you can upgrade? I think you do, actually. Oops. Well, we will simply... I don't know, build garrison archery ranges and barracks or something. Yeah, let's go for archery range, barracks, stables, spellcasters. And we'll just build them like that. Cool. So once that's finished, we can probably upgrade it. I think that's what you need to do. Yeah, I think I forgot that step. Unless I'm wrong, maybe you can only upgrade in your own territory. I mean, I could try another one. Camp on the ferry. Oh, that's upgrade to the next level, isn't it? Yeah. How about... No, that one's not in our... I need to find one that we haven't fully filled up. So this one could be upgraded. It must have to be in your territory. Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh well, we're buying all those things now. I guess we'll just wait until we finish some of these stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just wait until we've like got some more of these forts, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right, so armies are done. Let's go into the trap for the other. A remote site in the depths of the Worldwound where Inquisitor Litor Hawkblade has set a ritual trap for the entity that haunts Daeran. Let's go. Okay, do not allow the other to suspect an ambush. Wait, we're fully buffed? I was going to say you won't suspect it if we buff up first. We are fully buffed, but we do need to... The only thing is we need to rest. However, we can remove that from the people who need to rest. Ah, we can remove that from all bar one of the people that need to rest. Well, you have that. Definitely get rid of it from you. Wonder if we've got like a remove fatigue potion. I don't know. We could have a look. And then you're not fatigued. I guess we'll make Lan not fatigued, and we'll see whether we've got anything like remove fatigue for Nenio. It's the kind of thing that might exist. I would believe it could exist. Remove fear, remove disease, remove curse, reduce person. What about in here? Remove it. That's resound. Oh, this is something. We can just copy that one. Rift of Ruin. Oh, that's the one that we really didn't like being used on us that one time. That's summon. Scroll of sleep. Scroll of scare. Resist. Restoration. Remove would be... Oh, that's scare. Yeah, so remove would be before this. Yeah. Remove sickness, remove fear, remove disease, blindness, reduce person. Yes, there's nothing that gets rid of your fatigue. I should be doing this more often as well, just learning new spells while we can. Yeah, grab that one. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's a spell that can, that just makes you immune to fatigue anyway. I don't think there is. There's freedom of movement, I suppose, which would make you not take negative movement effects. I don't think that makes you immune to it, though. I'm not really worried if Nenio's fatigued. It doesn't really affect her as much as it affects others. Yeah, I think we're okay to just carry on. And I will say that this is mostly a decision made upon my desire to actually go and rebuff everybody. Right, let's head over here. Let's continue exploring this area. It's obviously not going to be very big, but might have been loot at the side. Right, quick save. Let's go in.
Let's move.
How about down here? Let's go to a completely different part of the area. Again.
What's that?
Oh, I was going to say nothing here, but we got some loot. Nice. Okay. Up here. There's Leotar. And I think we're good. Okay. Right. Let's go. Leotar plays his role perfectly. He stands before the improvised place of execution, formidable and emotionless, like the living embodiment of an inescapable retribution. Commander, I'm glad to see that you held up your end of the deal. The Mendev Inquisition thanks you. We will take custody of the criminal now. It's hard to read anything on Daeran's face. My, what a curious installation. Count Arendae, the Mendev Inquisition finds you guilty of treason, criminal links to demonic cults, orchestrating the murders of several of this country's citizens who were killed and decapitated by you or your accomplices in Canabris and a range of other places. I, Leoter Hawkblade, Inquisitor and Exterminator of the Demonic Blight by grace of the Inheritor, have been authorized to carry out the sentence. Death by fire. With the permission of the Commander, we will begin. Daeran darts a glance at you, seemingly lost for words. Tell the truth, I never really cared about you. Let the Inquisition do whatever it sees fit. Wow, we're not going to say that. Did you really think I would agree to tolerate you forever? Miserable excuse for a man that you are. I'll enjoy watching you roast at the stake. Wow. Or I never really cared about you. I'll hand you over to the Inquisition without a second thought. This is that's our bluff. That's our diplomacy, and that's our intimidate. Let's bluff and hope we roll a 20. Perhaps it's just your imagination, but the air seems to thicken around you and ominous whispers rise up within it. The rest of your companions exchange bewildered glances but keep watching without a word, understanding that something unusual is about to happen. Okay, and the reason why we failed that, or this part of the quest, is because we have the romance with Daeran, and that means that we had to do our personal diplomacy check. That's unfortunate. Daeran seems shaken by your words. He looks away for a moment, then asks with feigned glee, "Burning at the stake? A trifle old-fashioned. I thought you'd offer up something a little more sophisticated for your noble clientele. But what interests me most is what is your role in all this, Naminde?" The Count is obviously trying his best to mask his emotions, but his voice betrays him. A slight waver, as if he cannot believe what is happening. Ooh, okay. Let's go for another bluff. My role? I was the one who reached out to the Inquisition and asked them to investigate you. Like a fool, you followed me, yet all the while I knew I would soon throw you to the Church's slavering hounds. The shadow around you seems to deepen and the light begins to hurt your eyes. Angry whispers hiss, just at the periphery of your hearing. Daeran parts his lips to say something, but then presses them into a thin line, restraining himself. "It is good that we finally had an honest conversation. I have always appreciated honesty in people." Leoter stands motionless like a statue. He stares at you expectantly, as if asking your permission to continue. "You are not my friend or my ally. You're just a bargaining chip. I'll have forgotten you entirely by the time the first of your blackened ashes are carried off by the wind of the Worldwound." An unpleasant chill runs over your body, like cold and wet hands are sliding over your skin, touching a dozen places all at the same time. We failed that pretty badly. Daeran listens to your words, never taking his eyes off your face, and only when you're about to finish does he finally break. With a shudder he averts his eyes, avoiding looking at anyone. His voice sounds hoarse. "So, this is how it ends. I suppose I deserve this, don't I? If you walk through life without showing any compassion or gratitude to anyone, it is highly unreasonable to expect someone to show compassion toward you." "Sorry, I have neither the time nor the strength to continue this conversation any longer. Do what you have to do, Naminde, and..." Daeran pauses for a moment, mustering his courage. "I must warn you, there is someone who may be severely displeased by your attempt to kill me. Someone dangerous. Prepare yourself." There is a palpable shift in the surroundings. Everything seems to tremble, like in the moment before a thunderstorm. There are no bolts of lightning or rolls of thunder, but the sensation of some malicious presence, triumphant and inexorably advancing, rings through the air. "It is coming, Commander. It seems we failed to trick it." A scream of a dozen voices, soundless but powerful, drills into your ears and resounds over the land. The ritual circle drawn by the Inquisitor flares to life.
Yet another obstacle.
Well, hey, we got a tick on do not allow it to suspect an ambush. I'm fairly certain that we failed miserably on that front. Also, Daeran is not available for the fight. Probably could have seen this one coming. Level 40? Okay. Doesn't have a lot of buffs. Now that's actually very bad for us that it doesn't have a lot of buffs, because it means that all of this is stuff we cannot remove, which is a lot. That's an awful lot of stuff we can't remove. Okay, this thing's gonna destroy us. Let's figure this out. What's the first move is we do haste. That's an obvious first move. Also, if we have to reload, we reload at the entrance to this place and we don't remove fatigue from Daeran because obviously he doesn't need it removed. Next thing that we're gonna do. Now the next one's difficult. I think I try and... Oh, I don't have any Greater Dispel magic. We already used all of our Greater Dispel magics. Not that he has much magic. Can I hit him with a... I'm just seeing spells with a target, so no. I cannot hit him with this battering ram, or battering blast, because it has a target. In fact, all of his have a target. Any evil creature striking with unarmed strikes, natural weapons, or a handheld weapon deals normal damage, but at the same time the attacker takes points of damage per caster level. Yeah, let's go Sacred Nimbus. And then run our way in. Your job is to be hit. Alright. Target it. Buff. Shoot.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We can at least hurt the enemy. Now, this is hitting its actual hit points. It didn't have any temporary over the top. Cool. Horse. Honestly, that's the best that you can do, and it's immune to your damage. So, I mean, what were we really wanting there? Do a couple of these just to put on some negatives onto the boss. And then, we're going to walk. This is a swift action, right? Yeah. We're going to walk up, and I'm going to use Aeon Bane. They did nerf, I think, the gazes here. Yeah, if an enemy can, like, see without... Like, if it has echolocation, for instance, gaze no longer affects it. Which is an interesting change that they've made. Okay. So, have we removed all the buffs? We have, and we actually dazzled it. We didn't remove Fairy Fire, actually, but that's okay. Now, the next question. Are you undead? You are indeed undead. This means that our weapon is hot trash. Because it's got brilliant energy. Secondary weapon does not have brilliant energy. Yes. Okay, so let's switch to our secondary weapon. And that seems like a good move there. And then we're out of moves. Cool. They use a Bane weapon. Shout didn't do too much there. That's okay. Nenio. Now, anything with a target is going to automatically fail. Which again causes a few issues for Nenio, because most of Nenio's things have a target. Do we have anything that's like a good buff here or something that might work? Invisibility mass, maybe? I mean, that might give us something. Yeah. Okay. Summon Shadow Demon, if nothing else. Seela. We mark it as with Mark of Justice. Then we just attack. Yeah, I think she's okay to attack. I should have checked her other ability just in case. Alright. Stab it. We hit it. We're doing damage, which is honestly all we can hope for here.
You won't survive.
And then we just keep hitting it. Horse, you physically cannot hurt the enemy. So, like, just try. Our turn. Now, we can hit it. I'm going to use Edict of Retaliation. So we will at least get some free damage on it that way. We got anything else that we could use? I just don't think there's going to be anything that's that useful. Yeah, I just don't think there's going to be anything, really. Yeah, just try and hit it. Unless it's mythic. No, it's not mythic. We could try undead stuff, I suppose. I should try that at some point. We did proper damage to it. Use Shout again. Shadow Demon missed all of its attacks. Nenio. Step back just for safety. And then... Chain Lightning isn't a target. Aha. Reduced to 0? Why? Because it was halved and then there's 20 electricity resistance. Yep. We just rolled a number that was too low. What's this one? Challenge Evil. Yeah, let's use challenge evil on it. So we'll at least get a bonus. It's immune to challenge evil. Oh. Well, that's good to know. They're still buffing, which I think is really funny. Like they weren't prepared for this. Stab.
Cover me, all right?
He did damage. Again, it's just, you know, it's fine. We're doing damage. Take a step back. One of those. Shoot. We're hurting the enemy. It's not like it's doing a lot to us either. It's used shout twice. Attack.
Forward.
Hey, missing actually did more damage there. Song of Discord. Now that was one that affected our emotions. We had something that would make us immune to that, but I think it was on the Minde. Okay, I'm going to try Chain Lightning again. 0 again. 20d6. 18 would mean that we rolled a 36. Okay. Yeah, it can do damage. It's like physically possible that it does damage. Sela, attack. That's fine. Is it undead? It is. Yeah, so we could hit it with her channel energy, I suppose. Yeah, I would do damage. Okay, hit. One of those. Shoot.
Endure this.
Says that we've got a debuff on us for this. What's Song of Discord doing? 50% chance to attack the nearest target each round. Okay, cool. Horse, you're not doing anything. So is this Crystal Mind? It's just one ally. I'm not too worried about it. Let's use Sentence in case it works. And then hit it. We haven't actually hit it there. That's fine. Hey! Our friends did damage to it. That's good. Chain Lightning can do damage. It is possible. We're just rolling really badly. Like 20d6 should be able to roll more than 40 damage. That seems possible to me.
Take you.
So, yeah, we'll see. This is being set to 0 because of the reflex, but that's not what it's telling us. So
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
we're killing it. Oh no. Well, that's bad. Wait, did we just kill Leoter? We did just kill Leoter. Do you think he looks actually dead, but is he actually dead? That's the question. If he is, I'm gonna have to reload. That's annoying. Okay, Chain Lightning. 1 damage. I told you we could hit. Yeah, so we rolled 42 on that one. Sela, attack.
Guide my blade.
Okay. Stab. Land. Now we're actually attacking the other. Let's not mess anything up here. Force attacking the other. Actually, you know what? I am going to do this onto land. Just clear him of the negative effects. Wait, that apparently should make him clear. Oh, it actually removed his morale effects, like his buffs. I think. Yeah, I think that removed buffs. Oh, that's not what I wanted it to do. Okay. Oops. It's a useful thing to know. So Chain Lightning's out. Key Shout definitely has a target. Ear-piercing Scream also has a target. I don't know what. Like we could do this one maybe. This doesn't count as having a target. It's gonna half on a reflex, right? Yeah, so we don't really want that either. Shout doesn't half on it. It's Fortitude partial. What's your Fortitude? 25. That's better. Can I do a shout that doesn't hit them? No. Okay. Fireball's kind of same deal. Lightning is half. I'm gonna. Yeah, let's not do that. I'm gonna try Polar Ray. I'm assuming it's gonna say he's immune, but it missed anyway. Okay, fine. Attack it.
Into the fray.
I think probably attacking it is our best plan now with everybody. Yeah,
Distract
stab
them
it.
for me.
Land still going. Okay. Our move. Probably just attack. Do we have something that works against undead? I had the feeling that we do. Freezing nothingness. Embodiment of order. Predetermination. Dispel magic greater we have from that. Shout greater. Vulnerability to physical damage. We gotta have something in here. I'm sure. I think this is probably the one that we wanted. Yeah, we probably wanted Edict of Perseverance. You know what, I'm just gonna replace them. Supernova. Yeah. Okay. Not what we're wanting. Zero State. Probably not what we're wanting. It would do something, probably, but I'm not sure if that's actually what we need to do. Edict of Determination. Remove Transmutation. Creature can foresee an attack before it happens. Grants a +2 insight bonus to the creature's armor class. Oh, interesting. That's like a good buff. We should probably use that. Not really, you know, that useful in our current situation, but you know, useful for other times. Yeah, so you don't really have anything. Something with a target won't be able to hit it. Do we have any other... Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't done this yet. And actually turned on our buffs. There we go.
With all your might.
Yeah, that makes it a lot better. And if I share them to our party members, would be good.
Tactical retreat.
They're attacking each other. Fantastic. Do you have like a crossbow? You do have a crossbow. Well, this is probably time for the crossbow for you. And shoot. Cool. Only hits on a 20, but honestly, you're not doing anything else.
The light take you.
I should check her channel energy. I know I already said that once, but I should do it again at some point. Land's going to continue shooting it. Horse is going to continue doing pretty much nothing. Yep. We're then going to shift 3. That shares our buff with everybody. And then we attack. So now our party members should have a pretty significant attack buff.
I'm not nearly rich enough.
You are in last stand. Okay, cool. Shoot. That's fine. Seela. We have none of this left. I could probably do this again. Oh, it's until end of combat? Oh, well, that's fine then. We don't need to do that. Emergency help, not needed. Demoralize, not needed. We could do a prayer. Prayer so that everybody has like a positive attack buff. The other is immune to that. Okay. That's fine. You're attacking Woljif. Woljif, now's your time to leave. Yeah, as to what you do, I'm not entirely sure. But now's your time to leave. Yeah. Maybe try one of these. Dispel magic target. It's immune to dispel magic target because it has a target. Great point. Love it. Attack.
We can do it.
Okay, Inquisitor is trying to attack. It's doing pretty much nothing. Shoot.
You're irrelevant.
Okay, Seela.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
We're down to half HP. Do you have a ranged weapon? You have a bow. Alright, Woljif.
Cover me, all right?
Time for you to shoot the bow, which you obviously use a lot. Okay. And now I just want like a carry fight on till inevitable win button. Like now we can just attack. I'm fairly certain literally nothing will change in the fight to make me do anything but just attack. That's fine. Seela? You didn't really have to roll that high to hit. You could have just hit instead. It would have worked. See, look at Lan. Lan's able to hit the enemy. There we go.
We
Hit.
won't falter.
We got it. Or we got it to half HP. Now what happens? A sudden silence falls over the battlefield. It is accompanied by the sensation of sinking into deep water, slowly and inevitably. The surface grows further and further away, the darkness grows deeper and deeper around you, and below is nothing but bottomless black. Voices sound inside your head. No, not voices, images, ideas. Deal. The blackness seems to extend its hand, a vague extremity, an open palm. Deal. Let go. Let go of us. An antagonizing yearning for freedom grows through you, piercing your entire self. It comes from without, but you feel it as your own. Reward. You get reward. Power. Away. We will go. Away. The old door is closing. We will step back. A picture of Daeran's severed head dripping with blood appears before your eyes, looking eerily real. What are you? A stream of feelings and images crash upon your mind. They cannot be described in any language you know. You only sense the general shape of them, the direction, the aftertaste. Space, void, death, infinity, journey, escape, hunger, over and over, hunger. What do you want? Secret. Keep the secret. Door. Close the door. A desperate desire to break free from the trap and escape lances through your mind and heart. I refuse! You will die, creature! The feeling of sinking into the depths is replaced by the sensation of a whirlpool roiling around you. Death, freedom, freedom, death. Okay. We still appear to be alright. Shoot it. I get the feeling our buffs have been removed, if we had any. Oh, and now they're attacking the nearest target, which just so happens to be us. Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying. Nenio, run very far away from Lamb.
Mind over muscle.
We are gonna go for this, buff, 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 and then get right in here. So yeah, all of our buffs have been removed. Lan is now shooting the Inquisitors and killing them. Wonderful. Horse is going for it. Inquisitor's going for other Inquisitors. Can't help but feel this is somehow our fault. Attack.
Into the fray.
Wait, did it get its full health bar back? Oh my lord.
Stab you or zap you?
Oh, I didn't even shoot. It's just gonna take so long. Now, given that Daeran isn't really here, we can actually use its new position to our advantage. If I do this with Nenio, then do something like that, that should work. Okay, it failed its mobility check. It knocked it back. Oh, that can hit Daeran, which is funny. Nenio deals 0 damage. Successful save is immune. Oh. We'll just wait for it then. The horse is killing the Inquisitors. Seela. Attack. I decided not to wait for it. Greater the spell magic and then use shout, I think. Yes. Okay. That's fine. That was a great turn, other. Now what are you going to do? You're going to let Woljif have a turn. Wonderful.
Distract them from me.
Shadow Demon's attacking us. Great, we're immune to that. Move in and attack it.
We can do it.
Lan's taking shots. Horse going for it. Inquisitor just buffing. That's fine. Seela. Attack. Nice. I need to share our buffs. I just realized that's one thing I'm not doing right now. Nenio. Let's try something else here. Let's try one of those. Can I move a little bit further? Yeah. Let's try one of those. Oh wait, our haste buff's probably worn off as well. Let me have a look. Haste is definitely off. Let's use a level 7 haste. Perfect. And then lightning bolt. Failed to overcome the spell resistance. Oh. That's fine. Share our buffs. And attack. Nice, we managed to dispel something, I think, or at least we hit it. Lan, one of those, one of those, Mark it. Shoot it. Okay. It's going to take us a while. Like a very long while to kill it. Probably should have brought along our priest. That would be sensible. Oh. What happened to Woljif? Oh, he died. It attacked him, apparently. It just dealt 37 damage. It doesn't really say how. Okay. Fair enough. Do we have an angle where we don't hit our own team? Not really. Shoot it.
You should have listened to reason.
And then attack it.
We won't falter.
At least we're doing 13 damage a turn. It's going to take a few turns at this rate. Horse. I mean, honestly, like, do what you like. It doesn't matter. That's fine. Seela. Attack.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Cool. How much health is it on? 700. Okay. I'm going to try something. Wait, it probably says specifically immune to magic missile, right? Doesn't specifically say immune. It does say immune from targeted. I'm just going to try it, because occasionally magic missile... No, it's okay. It's immune. That's fine. Occasionally magic missile is allowed through some of those. That's fine. Shoot it.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I really only need 3 characters turns every turn. That's okay. Attack.
Light. Take
Even then, Seela often doesn't hit. Wait, is Woljif dead? What happened to Woljif? He's just dead. Oh, okay.
Obstacle.
Well, I mean, we can bring him back, but...
Strike with all your might.
What happened? I completely missed that. Keep doing your buffs.
Survive me.
I don't know if he's within 30 feet. I should probably bring him closer. So he gets like a better buff. Right. Attack.
Into the fray. Ha!
We're getting there. That's fine. Nenio. You got anything else? Any other spells just hanging out here? We could see if... Actually, you know what we could do? For the first time ever, we could have a look at our scrolls. I've got some more to learn in here as well. Just see if we got any that look like they're going to be like big buffs anytime soon. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah, we probably have those buffs, right? Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run Nenio around to Lan. There we go. And then we'll start buffing Lan when he gets in here. Right. Attack.
We can do it.
Move forward. Shoot.
Endure this.
That's fine. Horse, don't do anything. This is fine. Attack. Let's use Nenio to make Lan like a other killing machine. And have her use scrolls for the first time ever. But I think things like Bless Weapons seem like they might work. What else have we got? Aspect of the... Wait, is the Aspect of the Falcon the one that helps you with ranged attacks? Yeah. Let's get one of those. What else have we got in here? Aspect of... That's Charisma. You could make him larger. That wouldn't help with hitting. Holy Sword. One friendly creature, +5 holy weapon. Yeah, sure, why not? Hurricane Bow. Yeah, that should do for just now. Which one are we going to start with? Let's Holy Sword Lan. There we go. Let's try that. Move closer. Ah, see, now we're getting our buffs. Perfect. Shoot it.
Make every strike count.
That's much better. Look at the damage increase already. That's what I'm talking about. Actually buff again for, you know, anti-undead damage.
Guide my blade.
Okay. Wait, it's still dealing damage to Woljif? Woljif's dead. He's a negative 195. Don't really need to bless weapon. Let's go for hurricane. Oh, hurricane bow is a personal only. Good to know. Well, we didn't waste it because it's not like Daniel was going to use it. Move a little bit closer. Shoot.
Crossed the wrong mongrel.
Very good damage. Okay. This is fine. We could probably move in and start buffing the horse after this. Make its natural weapons holy. So it can actually hit. That might work. Yeah, if we have another holy sword. How about this one? Aspect of the Falcon, that's also personal. Do we have another holy sword? We do. Okay. Use. I believe that means the horse can now actually hit the enemy. Right. Extra attack. Shoot. Nice. Horse attack. I need you to actually hit the enemy. It was only a 50-50 to hit, so I suppose it's not, you know, that likely. To say sarcastically. Shoot. We still can't do anything.
We won't falter.
Shoot.
You won't survive me.
Good. Horse. Horse can now hurt the enemy. I love it. We've increased our damage significantly again. The funny thing is, it's literally a waste of resources to do that. Because we were already going to kill it.
With all your might.
I don't know, it's kind of odd.
Endure this.
What's that thing that we have on us, by the way? I should look at it again. Right, so we'll go through this turn.
No glory without risk.
It does nothing. We shoot
Mind
it.
over muscle.
Yeah, what's this thing? Secret ingredient. Once per day, you can use this to make all potions used by your party powered and maximized. Okay. Cool. Once per day. What else does it do? Nothing. Okay. Cool. Don't really need to worry about it. Keep shooting. You know what I could do? He does have Fatal Mark, right? That doesn't do anything in this circumstance. Okay, cool.
Make every strike count.
There we go. Horse. And then we attack again. Nice. What's its HP at? 95.
You should have listened to
It's going to
reason.
do like another desperation play. It'll be soon. I think it's only hurting Woljif each turn, which I believe means that it's
You've crossed
bugged,
the
but,
wrong
you know,
mongrel.
that's fine. We'll live with it. That was 0 damage. Oh, right. Horse's buff, I guess, wore off. I guess Holy Sword isn't, like, you know, infinite turns, which makes sense. Yeah, it's still dealing damage to Woljif. It really hates Woljif. Attack. And attack. There we go. We leveled up, apparently. Leotar is alive. Grab the loot. Let me just do a quick resurrection on you. Well, probably don't need to do resurrection. We could probably do raise dead in this circumstance, but yeah. Use. He's back. He should gain his level soon, I imagine. Unless he doesn't gain a level because he was dead.
Ask nicely.
Oh, he doesn't gain a level because he's -2 levels. Okay. I was trying to figure out what was happening there because I was fairly certain that wasn't how it worked. And there you go. Back to normal. Everyone got a level. Now we decide Daeran's fate. Hello. Daeran wraps his arms around himself for a moment, clutching at his shoulders. With a slightly crazed look in his eyes, he surveys the area, his gaze never resting on anything in particular. His lips move, but no sound comes out. At last, the Count says, It's over. I hope it is. The Commander and I spared no effort to home in on this entity, and then to lure it into a trap. I assume you now understand the real reason behind everything we put you through, Count. I'm especially proud of my overly ruthless Inquisitor speech. I like you, sir not-so-ruthless Inquisitor. 'Tis a shame that I shall have to kill you. Daeran, what are you talking about? Well, Daeran is speaking in a strange manner, apparently marveling at the sound of his own voice, tasting each word on his tongue. Oh no. Either that, or the Inquisition will grip me by the throat and finally execute me, unless they decide to lock me up in some closed facility for clerics and mages that would look suspiciously like a prison. Leota remains calm, despite the heavy toll of combat and the threat to his life. Count, you are without a doubt guilty of being in contact with a vile entity from the beyond and of concealing signs of its presence in Mendev and the Crusade. That makes you an accomplice to all the crimes committed by this other whatever it is. Of course, Mendevian justice in all its glory. It is my duty to pass your case to the Inquisition Tribunal, but I am certain the judges will take into consideration your youth and the extreme circumstances under which you first encountered the entity and will treat you with leniency. I seriously doubt that the death sentence will even be raised as a possibility, but... Leota pauses. Count, can you still use your abilities as an oracle? What on earth does that have to do with... You can. I am positive of it. I know how abilities like yours work. Unlike clerics, you do not gain your power by choice. You do not choose your destiny. You are simply chosen. The other, whatever it was, chose you. You became its gateway and thus acquired your power. Now it is dead, but this power still remains with you. Hence the gateway wasn't sealed with the death of its creator. Hence you, Count, are an open road into the unknown, where these horrible head-collecting entities come from. You remain a threat, and this means that there is a high probability that the tribunal will decide to send you to a closed asylum, where you remain under the church's supervision for the rest of your life. Do I get a say in this? Your achievements are great, Commander. Perhaps the Mendev Inquisition's tribunal will listen to your arguments, but I can't promise anything. Daeran, do you have anything to say about the gateway and all the other stuff Leota is talking about? Daeran licks his lips nervously. Of all those assembled here, I may know the least about these creatures and what they were trying to do to me. I was simply instructed to keep my mouth shut. Otherwise, the next severed head would be my own, so I said nothing. I had been saying nothing for 10 long years, while they used me to come and go from this world as they pleased. Oh, I don't know how it worked, or how it works. I don't know if there is some road inside me, or where it may lead. There must be another way to resolve this. Another way? I'm afraid there is no such way, Commander. Don't ask me to sacrifice my principles. I will never do that. The only thing I can say is the tribunal's verdict, no matter what it will be, will most probably not be carried out as long as active hostilities continue in the Crusade. But after they are over, we will have to step in. Actually, there is another way. You can just kill me right here and now. Daeran chuckles, then waves his hand and rubs his eyes tiredly. I am not joking, and I am not being overdramatic. I am not going to that damned tribunal, and I am not going to any damned asylum. This life, so-called life, they have prepared for me is everything I've ever hated with a little extra on top. I will not be able to live like that. I never even want to try. I would much prefer to take one final breath as a free man than to live decades more with a noose around my neck. Lan frowns. For someone like him, death really would be better than what awaits him after the tribunal. Well, interesting. Interesting. What are our options? So attack Leota. I don't really want to do that. Hand Daeran over to the Inquisition Tribunal. I don't really want to do that. Kill Daeran. I definitely do not want to do that. Tribunal or kill Leota? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. If we go back to what our character would do, there's an obvious choice. Yeah, there's an obvious choice. If we go back to that, we have to choose to hand him over to the tribunal because it fits our Aeon stuff, right? The Aeon and the judge stuff. It's all about, you know, find the authority that has authority and then get the authority that has authority to judge. Beyond that, we don't do anything. So let's do that. Tribunal. Daeran looks at you, then Leota, then at you again. His fingers tremble a little. I think I've met my limit for excitement for one day. First, I thought I'd been betrayed most cruelly. Then I was saved most heroically. And now I'm back to being betrayed again. I thought we understood each other. That perhaps we were friends. I don't know what to think now. I thought you were attempting to make me a better person. I must be honest with you, it won't work. But I suppose I am grateful to you for trying. It's almost as if you genuinely care about me. Leota listens to the Count closely, then turns his gaze to you. You know, Commander, your decision to do the right thing, despite the bond you have with the Count, makes me reflect once again on what an extraordinary person you are. I'll make sure to mention this to the Tribunal. Perhaps I'll manage to achieve a more favourable outcome. If you vouch for him, it may prove sufficient to let the Count go free, although I can't promise it. The Inquisitor nods curtly at the Count, and gives you a polite bow. Commander, I am more grateful to you than words can express. You have rid the world of a dark entity, and that is priceless. In any other situation I would have insisted that Count Arendae be immediately extradited to Mendev, but I will not, out of my immense respect for you and your mission. I will go to Nerosian myself and pass the Count's case to the Tribunal. The sentence, whatever it is, will be carried out later, and now I bid you farewell. Just wonderful, Daeran avoids looking you in the eye. I have been granted a little more time to keep fighting heinous demons in the most heinous region of Golarion, so that I may then be incarcerated afterward. Can we finally leave this place? It unsettles me. Okay, well, I think we came out okay there. Because basically, the game said to us, well, we know that you don't really want to choose this Daeran option, so we're gonna write in like a, yeah, because you don't want to choose it, we're gonna let you get away with it ending. But you know what? I'm fine with. Also, wait, Daeran's not in our party? Daeran?
Onwards.
You want to, like, join us here?
It's an odd word. Freedom.
Why did you mention freedom?
Because it is akin to an elusive prey. It beckons to you, then slips away, then beckons again and escapes again. Not that I'm complaining, but I doubt the Inquisition will ever leave me alone. And I am no more free now than I was when the other had me by the throat. But that's all right. I somehow managed to survive the last 10 years. I suppose I shall survive a few more at least.
I have so many questions for you about the other and more.
Let's postpone this conversation till we are back at camp or somewhere else safe. Apologies, but I'm too exhausted now to talk about it. First, I need to convince myself that it's all over.
We have to go.
There is one last thing I'd like to tell you before we go. Even though things didn't work out as I should have liked, I'm still grateful to you. At least for liberating me from those otherworldly entities. I do not think anyone else in the entire world could have done that for me. And even if they could, I doubt they would have wanted to. It feels nice to no longer be a hole through which some supernatural monsters are trying to crawl into this world. As for what happens next, we shall have to wait and see.
Yes, we will. Although, what I do want to check is, in here, one final breath. So his was just a 3-parter. I wonder whether it could have been longer. Like, maybe at the end of this one, say we had killed Leota, maybe there was another step to it, like the Inquisition come for revenge, or, yeah, I don't know what else we could have done. I guess the other option that we could have done is we could have revealed the other earlier, and that would have given a different ending. As in, we could have gone into his head and fought the other. Which actually, I think was entirely possible. Like, I think our character at this point would have defeated the other. It would have taken an absolute age, but the other doesn't do that much damage. We probably could have just tanked it and attacked it and done 20 damage a turn and beaten it, but yeah, obviously not very good story-wise. It is done. The other has been defeated, and even Mendev's Inquisition has agreed to stand down and leave Count Aaron Day at liberty under the commander's oversight. But is Daeran happy with this, or does he see it merely as swapping one prison guard for another? He who has spent 10 years shackled by an otherworldly entity must now learn to live again. Will he rise to the challenge or break under the strain? Only time will tell. Okay, interesting. So actually not a very concluded storyline. I assume it will conclude in what is no doubt going to be an epilogue. There we go. Now he can come with us. That's what I was looking for. Exit. And I'm assuming that before the end of the game, we're going to get like a conclusion to what happens with the tribunal case. I don't know. Or maybe that'll be epilogued as well. But with that, we're going to end the episode there. Next time, no doubt, we're going to head back to Dresden and, you know, level up. We have a lot of levels to do. And it's level 19. Only one more level after that. Well, plus 4 mythic levels. But still, only one. Is it 4 or is it? This is where Aeon level 6. And we're quite clearly level 8. Oh, but we're 2 levels Mythic General, then we're 6 levels Aeon, and then... Okay, yeah. So 2 Mythic levels and 2 actual levels left. But yeah, cool. Right, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.